Until they stop me, I will keep going.
Minions have spawned.
Art requires a certain cruelty.
Well, apparently our Lucian has a 16% win rate on the champion. Okay, well, we lost the first, like, 3 minions of this wave. But Karthus just lost every minion in that wave. So if I can shove this in to try deny it to the tower before he gets back, maybe.
Yes, the gun is ironic.
Like, he's just not that scary at level 1 with tier. Okay, he's gonna pick up some of this then. Not much I can do about that at this point, but... A little tip for anyone playing against Karthus. His Qs do isolation damage. Similar to a Kha'Zix, so if you're stood in a minion wave, you'll take less damage from him. Of course, if you're good at sidestepping the Qs, you'll take no damage from him, but I feel like that might be a bit optimistic. Wait, Maokai just got his sap magic and a potion by the look of it. But yeah, that's kind of how you trade with Karthus in lane, is that he gets isolation damage on the Skittles. And so if you can avoid being soloed out, then you'll avoid damage. It's kind of a neat trick. You don't lane against Karthus very often, so it's not one I get to talk about a lot. But yes, that's how that works. That is how that part of the game kind of stacks out. I mean, it's easier said than done, because, like, if you're stood in the minion wave a lot of the time and you're hitting him, you're taking minion damage as well. So, it's one of those situational things of, you know... Oh god, I missed the cannon with the grenade. I am going to report myself after this game for shoddy CSing. I have to be safe here, because Shaco has already gone, which means that we are going to win that fight in the jungle. And all I have to do is not die in lane, and it's instantly worth it.
It's so difficult to work under these conditions.
You know, we got Shaco out of lane. He was able to influence another area of the map, and I was perfectly safe. So that's just good play from me.
How can we make this fresh?
I'm just gonna let him take them, and then I'm gonna go. Because that was a nice engage from Maokai. Kind of caught me being very aggressive, but if I didn't die, it's not a problem. I just have to be aware that I don't have my summoners now. I would like Noon Quiver, but I feel like in this situation,
What sweet sadness is killing.
boots are going to be really useful because dodging Karthus Skittles when they get to do more damage after this reset will be important. How did he end up ahead of me in farm? I guess he shoved the wave out and I missed quite a few stupidly. That Tryndamere is like gonna run into Jarvan if Shiv doesn't get him. Veigo got shut down by Lucian. Shaco's pinging me, but like I kind of need to push this because the lane is in a pushing state. I mean, I'm gonna try and play close to my vision and close to my support. But sadly, I mean, Karthus just doesn't actually lose CS in lane once he gets ability power. Because he just farms with his Q. He doesn't have to hit minions, like, he can just wave clear instantly. Kind of frustrating. You know, it's like playing versus Aurelia in lots of ways. Okay, that was a bad last hit from me, but that's okay. I'm just going to let Shaco roam around and have fun. And I will fall a little bit behind in CS if I have to stay safe. Like, right now I know I have to be safe, right? And the reason I know I have to be safe is that that was the exact second that Shaco showed in mid lane. So, like, as an ADC, if you're on your own in lane, and the enemy don't know that because they've not seen your support leave, then you are safe-ish up until a point. And that point is when they show on the map. Because the second the enemy have information the support isn't there, you're no longer safe. So, if you keep an eye on the minimap and where your support is, the second they're in range of an enemy champion or walk over a pink ward, that's when your ability to play and fake that your support is with you disappears. And you have to start rethinking how you're laning. Don't know if that's useful information for anyone, but there we go. I thought it was a cool thing to say. Made me look like I actually know something about this game for once. Ooh, nice. There you go, roamed, we killed him. Didn't lose anything. Alright, I'm pretty sure that right now they've reset. And because I'm, like, 90% confident, this is when I start pushing the wave so I can reset as well. Before, I wasn't sure if they were lurking somewhere in the lane, so I wasn't willing to push it out. But now that I'm, like, 90% sure, even if that doesn't quite hit the turret. Yeah, they are. And quite a lot of them are on Spotify under under a playlist as well, if I'm not mistaken, which is quite nice. I enjoy having access to them. They're really, really good. Alright, so I'm going to give up this wave and fall a little bit further behind in CS, but, like, as long as I don't fall monumentally behind, that is absolutely 100% and completely okay. Because I'm the one who's played without a support for large portions of the laning phase. And so being, 7 CS down is an acceptable state of affairs.
There's nothing for me.
But this is what I mean, like, Karthus has infinite wave priority whenever he wants it. And there is nothing, I repeat, nothing that I can do to contest it. Makes Jhin feel heavy. Alright, our team is kind of just destroying the map. So if we don't give up unnecessary advantages, we are absolutely okay. Oh. Do you mean, like, when you say heavy, do you mean impactful or sluggish? I don't know, I can't say I've ever felt that way, but that doesn't mean you're the only one. Alright, well, I'm having a super passive early game here. And that's something I'm more or less okay with. Like, it would be nice to be running around the map killing everyone. But I'm gonna leave that to the other people. Nice.
Godlike.
I can't live without the euphoria of performance.
An enemy has been slain.
This Jarvan is kind of pog, no?
My audience awaits. I reverse this.
Yeah. I don't want to be sat on 0 kills for the rest of the game.
I am a slave.
But,
Killing spree.
right now, like, nothing's really happening that makes me want to... Well, I managed to disengage perfectly there, give or take. Like, this is the thing, like, I'm not looking to be hugely active, but at the same time, that doesn't mean I'm not playing the game, you know? Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck I was meant to do about that. He home guard teleported and stride breakered into my face. Like, does anyone want to tell me what I was meant to do there? Like, in a serious, non-sarcastic way? Like, I even pulled Maokai onto the box so that he couldn't push me back into him. But I guess that's one of those things of, like, once the TP came down, we were kind of screwed. So maybe it's, like, if, you know, if we were on a pro team or something, we could have respected the teleport. Don't play ADC. Yes, there we go, Panfex. Serious and non-sarcastic. Wonderful. I concur.
Hello. You can do any work today?
I swear each performance is the last.
Are you shitting me right now? Slow and root. And execute. Do you see what I did there? I rhymed that. Slow and root and execute. That was a fun way to use language, wasn't it, kids?
The trigger on a loaded weapon. It whispers for us to act.
Nope. Bye-bye, kitty cat.
This performance needs more zazz.
I don't know, team. What are we thinking? Am I playing smoothly this game? Am I not aggressive enough? Am I boring you all to tears with my safe farm the lane and neutralized Karthus while Shaco goes and carries the map playstyle? Because I hate to break it to you, but that's about all the playstyles ADC have right now. Oh my god, we're fucking destroying them, dude. You think I'm doing great? Is that just you assuaging my ego? No, I think I'm doing a good job this game. I think I get a little bit too hung up on the fact that Mobalytics tells me I'm passive. Because I feel like we're in a meta right now that requires you to be passive on ADCs a lot of the time. Like, you can fight the 2v2s, but you've got to be super careful in the early game. Oh, totally. Love it.
Shut down.
I get nervous before every performance.
Yeah, I feel like ADC in general has to be a fairly passive role. Like, if you win lane, you get a bit more freedom, but if you overextend in lane, you become the enemy team's win condition. Because their jungler destroys you, and once they've got a fed jungle, there's not much you can do anymore. By the way, timing that for the out of Zonia's explosion.
Only to the audience do I show my true face.
Astrologian is pretty fun. It's okay. I think it is, you know, it's fun for sure, but the card management gets really annoying after a while.
The end is important in all things.
And how is Joey's tank?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Before the curtain goes up. Death is certain, but killing doesn't have to be ugly.
Yo, Panfex. Oh. I mean, lacking experience is the biggest problem with tanking, right? Once you realize what you can do with your health, most tanks tend to be aggressive. So you mentioned doing a potential divinity thing for YouTubey things. Did you still want to do that at some point? Should I message you about setting that up?
In carnage, I bloom like a flower in the dawn.
I don't know why that just came to mind, but... Dark Souls when, broski? Whenever you want, Anarchy. Just let me know. I'll make the time for it.
Have to be ugly.
Like, unless I end up having to move house or something, you know. Like, I will try my best to make the time. Tomorrow or the weekend sounds good to me, man. Well, that was a nice quadra. And that's it, guys. We are 5 for 5 today. 5 games on Jhin, 5 wins.